Hey guys, this is Bobby Rio, and today I wanted to talk to you about 3 more ways to improve your conversation skills with women. This is the second part of a 3-part series I did on crafting conversations that build attraction in women. In the previous lesson, we talked about how you should be using statements rather than continually asking her questions. We talked about the use of cold reading and how it's important to qualify a woman as a way to amplify the interest she's showing in you. Today, I'm presenting 3 more tools for making your conversations with women more enjoyable. I'm going to be talking about displaying passion, improvising, and teasing. The first thing I'm going to be talking about is tease her. When most men approach a beautiful woman, they put her on a pedestal, and because of this, they tend to treat her like she's royalty. Most men become deathly afraid of offending her. They become so worried about looking cool or coming up with the perfect thing to say that the conversation quickly fizzles out. What you want to do is keep it fun. As I previously discussed in my How to Make Women Laugh video, women want a guy that is fun to be around. The truth is, we are all still children at heart, and although most of us love a good intellectual conversation from time to time, when we're out at a bar or on a date, we just want to relax, laugh a little bit, and have a good time, forgetting about the worries and stress in our life. And the best way to do that is to keep the conversation playful and fun. So try this instead. First and foremost, the whole point of teasing is to create a fun environment where a woman can loosen up and open up to you. Teasing basically means being silly with a girl. It means treating her the same way you would her bratty little sister. It means picking on her in a fun and flirtatious way. Here's the thing. Effective teasing means that you will have to drop your cool guy image for a while and just relax and have some fun with her. Don't be afraid to be a little goofy. Here are some examples of teasing. Getting ready to give her a high five, then pulling your hand away like you changed your mind. Imitating her. Suggesting she's coming on to you. Telling her an over-exaggerated lie, and then pick on her for being so gullible that she believed you. As you can see, these are the same sort of things you did on the playground in the 4th grade. They worked then, and they work now. The second thing I want to talk about is talk about things that you are passionate about and avoid interview mode. Since most men stick to interview mode topics like work and school, they seldom have a chance to demonstrate their passion and excited side to a woman. Instead, they talk about topics that bore them and in turn bore the woman. Try this instead. When you ask a woman what she looks for in a man, pretty much all women will use the word passionate. While most of the time I take what women say they want with a grain of salt, in this case I found it to be completely true. The fact is, as Mystery has said in the past, enthusiasm breeds enthusiasm. When you talk to a woman, stress the things you're passionate and enthusiastic about. Having passion towards something can take a relatively mundane subject like cooking and elevate it to an engrossing conversation. Next, you want to learn to improvise. One of the biggest problems men complain about is running out of things to talk about. This usually happens for 2 reasons. First, the conversation stalls out because they don't recognize how to smoothly change a conversation thread. The second reason the conversation stalls out is because the men don't provide enough new threads for the women to grab onto. What usually happens is a man will ask a question and then immediately begin to think about what he's going to say next. Because of this, he isn't really focused on listening to what the woman is saying and misses new conversation topics that he could have easily transitioned into. Try this instead. The next time you're talking to a woman, always try to present her with several different topics that she can latch onto when you're crafting your sentences. For example, instead of just saying, "I love baseball," which limits the conversation thread to the topic of baseball, say, "I love baseball because when I was young, my father used to take me to the games, and now that I'm older, I feel a real sense of nostalgia towards it." See, now instead of forcing her to talk about baseball, she has the option of transitioning to one of the other threads you've brought up. She can tell a story of somewhere her dad used to take her when she was a little girl, or she can talk about any number of things she feels nostalgia for. Now, when she's talking, you should be listening for the same openings that she's giving you. For example, if she says, "I love to cook. My mom taught me how to cook, and now I even find myself watching those stupid cooking shows on TV." Instead of just staying on the cooking thread, you can say something like, "Yeah, I'm the same way with those travel shows on TV. I start watching them and I get sucked into all the amazing locations." Where would you go on vacation if money wasn't a factor? Do you see how easy it is to transition to a new topic simply by taking one word, television, and improvising off of it to a completely new topic? Most men are under the false impression that beautiful women don't want you to talk to them. This is not the case. Beautiful women crave fun and flirtatious conversations just as much as we do. The fact is, there are so few men who know how to pique a woman's interest through talking to her that she's actually dying to meet a man who can. The main reason most men don't communicate well with women is because they let their nervousness and anxiety prevent them from showing a woman their fun side. The second big reason a man doesn't connect with a woman is because he doesn't talk to her in a way that she responds to. I've learned a lot about these sort of small talk tactics that get women to like hanging out with you and become attracted to you. And I've compiled a bunch of them into a 27-page report I call Small Talk Tactics, and a 1-hour audio training session I call Conversation Secrets, and I want to give them both away to you completely free, no strings attached. Grab your free copy of the report and audio now at www.makesmalltalksexy.com. In this free 27-page manuscript, you're going to learn a concept I call finding the game that will allow you to turn any conversation sexy within seconds. I'll give you 4 examples you can use tonight to get girls hot and wild over you. These work even if you're not naturally outgoing. You'll learn a simple technique that creates conversation momentum, which keeps the talk flowing, makes her laugh, and builds sexual tension, all while she slowly becomes addicted to being around you. I'm already getting emails from guys who have used this one technique telling me it changed their game overnight. You're also going to learn one simple and discreet phrase to inject into your conversations with a woman that instantly catapults you out of the friend zone and gets her thinking of you as a potential lover. Trust me, once you put this in her brain, she literally can't help but picture having sex with you. So go now to www.makesmalltalksexy.com, grab the free report and the free hour-long audio training.